Hey everybody, how's it going? New video today. I know it's been a while. I really need to get better at doing these more consistently. But I'm going to try doing one item at a time instead of bunching a hole into, or bunching multiple knives or other things into one video. So, starting with today, I got a few new Spydercos, and this is going to be the first one. You've probably seen a lot of these before already. I've seen a couple videos on this knife. This is the new Spyderco Manix 2. This is the regular version with the 154 cm blade. My camera sucks, so you're probably not going to be able to see that. It says 154 cm, and then you know it is made Golden, Colorado, USA. And there's Eric Glesser's trademark right there. And it's the hollow grind, it's not the flat grind. It seems like everybody wants this knife in the S90V flat grind version with the carbon fiber handles. This is G10, not carbon fiber. And I can understand that. That's an awesome knife, but it's like this one gets forgotten because that one exists. And there's another new one coming out that's flat grind S30V in blue G10, and I'm not even going to bother with that. This one, I just wanted to try this knife. You know, and this was the cheapest one. It was only 70 bucks from yourcornerstore.com. Got recommendation for that place from Nut and Fancy. And I mean, you can't beat that price, honestly. And they always have everything in stock. So this is the first time I ordered from them, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, 70 bucks for this, which is incredible for a Golden, Colorado made knife. You know, it's razor sharp like usual. And it's got this really pretty stonewash finish, which I've never seen on a Spyderco before. And you know, that's another reason to go with the 154 cm basic version instead of trying to find one of the flat grind versions, because right now there's only 400 of them in existence and people are asking like 200 bucks for them. It's pretty insane. But okay, overall impressions on this. Great ergonomics, of course, like probably the best ergonomics I've seen in a Spyderco knife yet, because you got two grip options. You can hold it here, you can hold it here. I like that. Really great oversized hole. The jimping here and here is really nice, really deep, really grippy. Not exactly sharp, but I guess you could almost call it sharp. It's really exactly the way it should be. The jimping on the liners is not sharp. It's very smooth and rounded, and you've got it down here. And then you got finer jimping here, which is like what's on the blade, and that is sharp. But the stuff on the spine here and underneath here is bigger and smoother and rounder, and it does protrude from the G10. It's nice. I don't really know if it serves a purpose, but I don't hate it. I like the other jimping better. But basically, if I could sum up this knife in one word, is tank. And that's been said about the previous Manixes. And this one's even more so. This caged ball lock is much nicer than the lockback version. You do need two fingers to operate it. You can't do it with just your thumb or your forefinger. You have to grab it and pinch it and pull it back. Mine feels a little tight. I'm hoping it'll break in. But I like it as is. It's very smooth. And as you can hear, the lockup is that, you know, audible click. There's no blade play whatsoever. The knife's nice and thin too, which is something that I do care about. It is thinner than the old Manix. It is a little bit smaller overall than the old Manix. It's a little bit more like the mini Manix. And I just think it's an excellent design. Honestly, guys, if you're looking for a new Spyderco knife to try out, this is it. This thing is one of the best designs I've seen from them, and it's at a price that you can't beat. I mean, if you really want to get the newest, hottest thing from Spyderco, you're going to get the new titanium military, which I do plan on getting, but the cheapest I've found it so far is right around $180 to $200, which is a hell of a lot less than the 300 plus MSRP, but still, that's a lot of money for a knife, a production knife anyway. That's, but you know, it's a military, which is a great, great, great design, and now it's titanium, which is awesome. So, yeah, I'll get there. But for right now, this new Manix 2 is awesome, and you guys really should check it out. The G10 is really nice and grippy. I love these hex screws. They're broad and flat, and I think they look cool. This lanyard hold is huge. That's pretty neat. I am kind of surprised that they didn't, they drilled here and here for the pocket clip, but they didn't do it here. And I can understand it would have interfered with the pivot and the locking mechanism, so it doesn't really matter, but some people might take issue with that. But yeah, I can't really find anything negative about this knife. It's just one of the best designs that Spyderco has come out with a long time, and honestly, you know, I haven't spent a lot of time on the Spyderco forums, but it seems like this thing's kind of underappreciated. I haven't seen much about it, and it should be praised. It's an excellent design. It looks smaller in pictures than it is. The blade, especially from here to here, looks smaller in pictures than it actually is. This is definitely a big blade. It is wide and long and usable. You've got as much cutting edge here as any other knife. It's a little bit more than a Delica, almost about Endura length, but it's not as flimsy as the FRN models. It's not flimsy at all. So that is the Spyderco Manix 2. I can't really think of anything else to say about it. Trying to give you guys some close-ups. That stonewash is just awesome. It's a really matte stonewash. It's not as flashy as the Sabenza, but it's just really nice. Spyderco's, you know, like fit and finish is really getting up there these days. And I still can't believe I was able to get this thing for 70 bucks. That's you know, like that's the retail price of an Endura. So for an American-made model, that's a steal. All right, guys. See you later.